Hello and welcome to the Inside SingularityNET May edition. We have lots of great updates for you from our ecosystem leaders. Also check out Mindplex magazine and watch the Mindplex podcast, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you and enjoy the video.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good wherever you are, SingularityNetarians. As always, thank you for watching this video, thank you for following SingularityNet, and thank you for being a supporter of our community and our drive to AGI and ASI. I'm Janet Adams, I'm the COO, and April was, of course, a phenomenal month for us all. And I'd like to thank all of our community who came out and voted. We had a really great turnout for the vote for the ASI Alliance merger and for the minting of 100 million AGIX to spend on hardware to accelerate our mission towards AGI and ASI. Since that vote, I've been really super impressed with the pace and the quality of partnerships which we are starting to spin up, particularly in the hardware front. I can't name any of them at the moment, of course, because we're still in progress, but we have got a number of very, very exciting partnerships underway and a lot of interest from disruptive as well as traditional hardware manufacturers, chip designers, in working with us at SingularityNet to develop libraries and architectures which are really suitable for the development of artificial general intelligence. We do have one partnership in the Middle East with Zarka and with SingularityNet, which we're on the brink of signing. And the Middle East is a fantastic location at the moment for launching data centers and any hardware-driven initiatives. We may have seen that the UAE government recently announced a $100 billion dirham investment fund to invest in, among other things, AI companies and AI companies who are building hardware. And there are a number of funds across the Middle East, whether it's Oman, Saudi, UAE, which provide matching funding for hardware and the building of data centers, and are really keen to bring in artificial intelligence skills and training into the region. It's such a fantastic region to be working with. And what we're seeing with this hardware plan, as we're busy building out the configurations, the spec, the detailed design, the locations, the financial flow, the purchase paths and the partnerships which we need, what we're saying is this is providing a tremendous boost to our Zarka efforts, because of course Zarka has been focused on purchasing hardware to build our own smart neural symbolic large language models in the Middle East. And we've been working away, pre-incubating some of the advanced software which we need to actually optimize the use of hardware for our neural symbolic methods, hybridized with large language models. We have pre-incubated a number of partnerships there, which are now coming to fruition. And so we're seeing I'm certainly seeing a very big movement at the moment towards developing optimal hardware solutions, finding appropriate matching funding where possible from all the different sources, and really accelerating our path towards AGI and ASI. It feels to me like we're at an inflection point for SingularityNet in our journey towards taking on big tech, towards delivery of really impactful and world-changing AI solutions. So stay tuned, watch this space. I would imagine that next month we're going to have lots more announcements. I'll be in Computex in Taiwan, working with hardware manufacturers there, and would like to just say thanks to you all again.
Hi there, this is Matthew Iklé again, Chief Science Officer of SingularityNet. And today I'm excited to talk about two events happening within the SingularityNet ecosystem. And the first and perhaps most interesting to me was the alpha release of the meta interpreter for Hyperon. That happened at the end of April. And there was a technical Tuesday from last week talking about that. To me, the importance of this release is essentially twofold. First, it is, or maybe even at least twofold. First, it is the first milestone. It provides the foundation layer for our research moving forward. And by opening this up to the community and open source developers, it enables crowdsourcing of the algorithms and the entire meta design itself for Hyperon itself, OpenCog Hyperon, for developing artificial general intelligence. And to me, that's the heart, and it allows others, you, to contribute in this ongoing endeavor. And the other important part as a foundation to me is that I'm really interested in layering on top, and this can also be the crowdsourcing, other ideas coming into play here, the important algorithms necessary for achieving artificial general intelligence. Interested in really the complex cognitive dynamics and how to get the different pieces working. I have ideas. I know our team has ideas, and there are a lot of ideas out there, and trying to orchestrate a lot of these pieces as we strive towards AGI. The other event is an upcoming event. A number of us in the SingularityNET ecosystem are going to be gathering next week. I had to check my calendar there for a gathering for discussion of the SingularityNET platform, for the SingularityNET marketplace, and trying to work on the next release of the platform, designed with a few core ideas in mind: simplicity of use for both developers and users, and the ability to again, with this common goal of AGI, driving the utilization of the platform in a manner so that there's tons of services on the platform that can then begin to combine together in important ways. Think of a swarm of services connecting together to create new services. And that's kind of the impetus behind the AI DSL in the background. One of the other components of the gathering that we're going to be have another day on is the redesign of the reputation system, to really further develop not just services, but to understand which ones are really have high reputation. And so we're going to be thinking through that as well. So a couple of exciting events. One in the past, the release of the meta interpreter alpha for the Hyperon platform. And the second one, the Hyperon, OpenCog Hyperon framework. And the second one upcoming next week is a platform gathering where we're going to discuss really important issues in preparation for a new release of the SingularityNET platform.
Hi, this is Sergey Shalyapin, CDO. Nice to see you all again. That was a busy month for tech team. We are doing a lot of things, mostly as usual, but maybe one of the most interesting topics is platform. Many updates on the regular infrastructure right now. So again, Zeman, releases on Zeman, releases on SDKs, CLI, we're updating everything. Significantly updated publisher portal, onboarding procedures, automated hosting even further. So really like to make it easier for all of our onboarders. Next Monday, we are starting deep internal workshop on the platform, more focused on strategic update and strategic development, which is like would bring novel functionality, and we will also focus on really simple integration of AI services to the other applications and implementing them in any pipelines, like in several clicks, even taking into account that we are dealing with complex blockchain-based billings. So we are finding the ways how to make Web3 based platform, AI platform, super simple to use and utilize at scale. Also, I would say that's the most intriguing topic that we're working on, our hardware setup for SingularityNET, and really beautiful hardware designs, both to scale up the platform and AI training, running neural symbolic architectures. That's a combination of deep R&D and scaling of techniques, methods, and paradigms we developed for years to make AGI work as a practical framework dealing with real life use cases. And we're trying to make this hardware design, really disruptive, really deep, and reuse all of our expertise in neural symbolic frameworks and combination of different methods. So this is a really interesting track. I wouldn't give a kind of report on this, but we are involved deeply, and we are progressing quickly with that. So I guess you all heard about great progress on Hyperon side. So that's also really important to integrate AGI tech stack and Hyperon based on this latest release into the platform modules and make the whole ecosystem consistent and scalable. I guess that's enough for today. Thank you.
Hello, friends. I'm Vita, Hyperon project manager, and I'm here to tell you Hyperon May updates. Definitely Meta Alpha release, which was on April 30, as the main milestone for Hyperon this year. So we expect to finalize the work in Alpha version by the end of 2024. Though it basically works now, there is a lot to polish yet, and we are moving gradually with that. For performance improvement, sky is the limit. So we've reached the point where we are inviting developers and researchers to join us to learn and to contribute to our open source system. We are making tasks list for newcomers who are volunteering to help us. We are adding more and more content to our beautiful meta-lang.dev, which has built-in online interpreter for convenience of those who are aiming to learn meta. And please keep an eye on new videos, technical Tuesdays, and blog posts for SingularityNET by the end of this year. In particular, we are busy with making some demo videos for Hyperon applications, which will be posted in a month. So what else I think I should mention on technical details? For module system this month, refining and extension of stdlib functions. We are polishing standard library. Documentation inside stdlib is extended. Now one can create documentation of functions inside Meta itself. Meta users can also document their functions. That's important for those who will be developing their own Meta modules. So PIP installation for Hyperon package for Python is now available for Apple Silicon processors. Universal access to Python modules and classes from Meta was implemented, so that since now we can just call Python methods directly from Meta without any additional wrappers. So in particular, this is used to import the whole functionality of LangChain into our Meta module, which is aimed to bind LLMs with Hyperon. So support for pattern matching is being implemented inside the compiler, and non-determinism support in Kotlin-based compilation is done. So I just want to remind that we are working on Meta to JVM compiler, so this compilation will enable us to really increase the performance of Meta. That's our main goal for this for the rest of the year, and hopefully it will work very soon. And distributed atom space team is about to have distributed atom space alpha version finalized. The last crucial component, which is cache controller, will be finished in a couple of days, hopefully. So yeah, they are they want to finish it by our platform gathering, which will be in Istanbul next week, to continue this discussion of distributed atom space integration into platform. So speaking about platform, it is really good that Python SDK is done now. Is done by platform team, so now no blockers to continue the work on Meta SDK and AI DSL integration. So this platform gathering in Istanbul next week will include many technical discussions related to Hyperon with AI DSL and Meta SDK, and as I already saw, deployment of distributed atom space on the platform, and LLMs plus knowledge graph on the platform with the use of Meta, as well as Hyperon nodes planning. I will tell you next time what we will agree on describing Hyperon nodes. So hopefully it will connect everything. It will help to connect everything together. So reasoning, Primus part is in progress. We started to port Moses, which is for evolutionary programming, from OpenCode Classic. And PLN work is now moving to generic theorem proving, and particular to fully support Lambda abstraction soon. So we can start to use some to use Hyperon for different use cases, starting from spin-offs and go into different partnerships and cooperations. And I'm excited with this ASI merge, as it broadens Hyperon application possibilities. So yeah, it is a very huge amount of work that we are aiming to do further. So that's it. See you next time. Thank you for your attention.
Hi everyone, I'm Esther, bringing you another decentralization update. The Supervisory Council is rapidly approaching a full draft of our decentralization blueprint. The document is a unique opportunity to draw from the experience of the decentralization experts on our council, Grace Rachmani and Daniel Ospina. They are assisted by lead writer Elizabeth Kuzma, who also brings her own specialist DAO experience to the process. In the blueprint, the Council is making a series of recommendations that will take SingularityNET forward on its progressive decentralization path and aims to give more agency to you, the community. The recommendations in the blueprint are going to help us to create new processes and work to optimize the decentralized operations among the different groups at SingularityNET. The team warmly invites everyone to join and contribute comments and edits to this final stage of the blueprint, since this is a collaborative effort with the community. Click on the link below to access the current draft of the blueprint and review the finished sections. You can always access the latest documents, of course, on the resources page of the decentralization website. Many thanks for all your help. That's all from me, and see you next month.
Hello everybody, Elfrink here from community side of SingularityNET. Over the past quarter, our core contributors have moved to 41 people. We were at 31 before, and we've got 10 additions right now, so that's quite awesome. And we're closing in on the Q2 budget approvals for workgroups. So far, 3 workgroups did not find full consent, and these will have their own dedicated meeting to sort out the blockers, basically. And a lesson learned from Q1 budget discussions was that blockers shouldn't block other work groups. So those that did have full consent by all the core contributors are now free to proceed as planned. And yeah, I won't go into all the nitty-gritty details here. We do have a governance work group for that. Yeah, 2 new work groups I'd like to call out would be the Latin American Guild and the Africa Guild. These work groups are basically, they're specifically aimed at their own geographical regions, and in this way lower the bar for engagement, and they're really growing their own local communities. So in a way we're getting spin-offs almost. It's not really like that, but it feels like a really great way of building community. Then additionally, an initiative I'd like to call out is the AI Ethics work group. This is a workgroup formed to basically support the Global Ethics Initiative, which was started at the BGI Summit in Panama. And this workgroup will receive funding from the Ambassador Program, but also matched funding from the Foundation. And in this way, we aim to fortify these efforts. That's a short update for now. I hope to see you in any of our many community calls. And yeah, if you're interested to help out, do hop onto our Discord server. It's linked below. So cheers. Thanks.
Hi everyone, I'm Kennedy Schaal, CEO of Rejuve.BIO, coming to you from the Methuselah Fly Lab in Orange, California. Lots of exciting updates this month from Rejuve Biotech. I just got back from a Rejuve meetup in Vashon Island, Washington. Both the Rejuve.BIO team and Rejuve.AI team are science leadership. We got to meet up last week in person and spent about 4 days together planning some exciting research projects that we'll be able to do together that will hopefully lead to some publications and some exciting discoveries that will help both of our projects. Also coming up, we have Longevity Summit Dublin next month that we will all be attending. I will be sitting on a panel the first day, and then on the last day of the summit, I will also be presenting an abstract that we submitted on some original research that we have recently conducted. And then the third update I have for you guys this month is that we have a product demo coming out. That demo will be ready for presentation at the AGI conference in August in Seattle. So keep your eyes peeled for that. Lots of exciting developments. And thank you guys for following along. See you next month. Bye.
Hi, everyone. Good morning. This is Cloris. I'm the CEO of Cogito Finance, and I'm glad to provide this month's update of our project development. First of all, the biggest news that we have announced yesterday is our product launch of our T fund. So that's a significant milestone of the project. And many people, actually, including myself, underestimated how time-consuming it is to launch, a regulated tokenized RWA. And I am very glad that we finally made it. Currently, we are onboarding our first investor, and we should be able to get their feedback very soon to help us improve the product and the flow. So yeah, that is the very, very exciting news for the project. And because of the project launch, we are also preparing a series of educational content to share with the potential investors about our product, and will be released according to our marketing schedule. And this product launch is making headlines with Coinfomania, which reported our T fund launch, spotlighted our fund development, the crypto regulations, and current market trends. So that's the biggest news that's happening right now, and we are in the pipeline of a few newsletters of the reputable crypto distributors. So we should be able to see more and more publicity of the project as well. And for the next milestone, we're basically focusing on the development of building of our AUM. This is basically the biggest news, and that's what we have been focusing on for the past month, actually past a few months. And I also want to provide some update on the X fund development, because as our commitment to work with SingularityNET, SingularityDAO to build the AI managed equity portfolios. So we are coming up with proposals to make the AI models and also the fund development more decentralized. And we will be releasing more details with our partners soon. So please stay tuned. And that's for Cogito. Thank you.
Hey, I'm Rebekah, Partnerships and Community at Yaya Labs. For any of you that don't know who we are, we're a creative agency unlocking the potential of AI and robotics in the space. We've been working super hard behind the scenes, building out our social media channels that we're ready to go live with pretty soon, and also an incredible website that Pennington has been working on that is going to be awesome when we can share it with you all. So I'm really excited about that. Fareed from our team has been doing a great job and talking to a lot of the eco spin-offs and about potential shared marketing efforts, which will come to fruition over the next couple of weeks and months. I've also been doing some kind of IRL partnership meetings with Yamaha, getting together some potential partnership opportunities there with Desi, some of our other projects we've been working on. And I've also been at the House of Lords in London, attending a roundtable discussion for Web3, the metaverse, the future, speaking, with thought leaders from a range of different companies about the space and raising awareness of Yaya Labs and what we're doing, which has been really exciting. We're also beginning to action our the process of a Desi documentary where we're finding her voice. So there's lots of exciting things going on, and I guess within the coming weeks it's going to be live for lots of you to start looking at everything we've been working on. So yeah, I'm thanks for the quick update, and be sharing that with you soon.
Hello and welcome to another update from inside NuNet, and we're really excited to share some significant developments and what they mean for our community and what we've been working on for the last couple of months. So first up, we launched our brand new website last week, and what we've done is designed and restructured the website to deepen your understanding of the NuNet project and to enhance your user experience. Over the coming weeks, we will continue to refine the website based on your feedback and on our ongoing project development. We're particularly excited about launching our project management portal soon, which will provide an up-to-date and accurate information on NuNet's development timeline, as well as our community development page, which is currently in the works by our internal team. So these website enhancements are largely driven by the valuable feedback and insights gathered from our first community town hall. And it was fantastic to see so many people there and participating and providing feedback. And it's really important for us that the community is there to actively help us shape the future of NuNet. We will also be planning another town hall soon, this time focusing on establishing working groups and defining contribution guidelines within NuNet. And we would value, kind of all participation and feedback from these sessions to help us move the project along and see what you guys think of what we're doing. Turning to more technical updates, so NuNet has been really focusing on refactoring the DMS, or device management service, which is at the heart of the NuNet platform. And this is the lightweight binary that establishes the secure peer-to-peer connections between all computers on our network. Refactoring the DMS is pivotal for achieving all other milestones throughout the year. So the dev team has really been focusing in on pushing that out and getting it done as soon as we can. Our development team has also been working hard on releasing new versions of other core components, such as the service provider dashboard and the compute provider dashboard. And we will have updates rolling out quite soon on the DMS, SPD, and CPD, which will be available for testing by our community. And all information on that will be available on Discord in the coming few weeks. For more detailed updates and to learn more about the new features and enhancements on the platform, you can check out our Medium account or follow our progress on GitLab, and those links are available on NuNet.io/links. Some other things that our technical team have been working on is to provide the community with a better insight into why we're working with certain integrations. For example, Kubernetes is one that we've been looking at. So what we've been doing is producing more videos that delve into the specifics of our platform, its capabilities, and having recent discussions covering topics like integrating small language models into NuNet and Kubernetes integration, and updates on milestones like the DMS refactoring. And of course, to watch these videos, you can head to our YouTube channel or check out the platform section in our new website, and we have all technical videos listed there on the one playlist. And before we kind of wrap up, there's also some more exciting news to share. So since the start of the year, we've welcomed 5 new members into our technical team, and these talented individuals have and will bring a wealth of expertise and fresh ideas that will no doubt accelerate our project's growth and innovation. And of course, there's always more room for more talent to join. So we still have some positions open at NuNet. If you're passionate about decentralized computing, decentralized networks, or simply want to contribute to cutting-edge technology, we would love to hear from you. And details about these opportunities can be found on the new careers section on our website. So please do check them out if and send in your CV if anything appeals to you. So yeah, that's kind of everything for NuNet.
Hi, my name is Melissa, and I'm the head of marketing at Rejuve.AI, and I'm here for your monthly update of everything that we've been up to. The last time we talked about introducing our ambassador program, which has been the biggest focus for Q1 on the external side of Rejuve. And I'm happy to announce that we've had so many applicants for a variety of the fields that we're looking for in there. So right now we're in the process of sifting through all of the applications for the moderators and for our KOLs and influencers. So those programs should be rolling out relatively shortly here. Super excited about that. If you are interested in participating in it, feel free to let us know, because we love it and we want to get the community more involved as we continue to progress through the rest of 2024. So we've also been working a lot behind the scenes on the AI portion. Our AI team met with Rejuve.BIO and SingularityNet CEO Ben Goertzel in Washington the last week, and spent a lot of time together for the first time ever in person, working together collaboratively on how our BASENET AI and Rejuve.BIO's and Hyperon and all those things to come together and really create a cohesive working group for all of our parts of our ecosystem. So that was really exciting, and they've had a really great opportunity to do that. I was not there, but I heard it was wonderful. So in addition to that, we are also gearing up for our first longevity events of 2024. Our CEO Jasmine is speaking in Dublin at the Longevity Summit Dublin next month in June, as well as in Health Europe in Amsterdam the week following that. So we've been working closely on that on the marketing side of things, getting everything going for her for that. So we're really looking forward to going back. We were in Dublin last year for the summit back in August, and it's been a great opportunity to explore and reconnect with our partners and everything as well. In addition, speaking of partners, we have announced or launched 4 new partners in the last month, which we're really excited about, all within the health and wellness and longevity space. We have one strategic partnership that is more research-based that we will be announcing later this month, so I can't tell you quite yet. But we have another one that we just did, which is a really awesome with BioStrap. If you know who they are, if you're in the health and wellness space, it's really great. They work with NASA, and they've had a lot of research opportunities on their side for creating a wearable that tracks more data than just like how many steps you're taking and things like that. So we have a partnership with them that we announced, and we also did a podcast with them a couple of weeks ago. So if you want to check it out, feel free to do so on our YouTube. We also introduced 2 new partners into our Rejuve store. One offering like gut health testing kits, basically assess and then gives you customized supplements based off of what that test tells you, which is really great. And then another one that offers more holistic in terms of like mushrooms and et cetera as well. So you can read more about those on our blog, on our website for the announcements if you are interested. But that's on the front end side of things. Back end, like I said, the AI has been working really hard. We've released a new production of the beta. If you want to check it out, you can go on to Test Flight, join our beta test as well, and the Telegram group that goes along with that to report any bugs or anything that's coming up. So we are super excited to be heading into, I cannot believe it's May already, heading into like the second half of 2024. We have a lot of things planned coming up, and I can't wait to share them with you. Thanks, and we'll catch you next time.
Hey, here's Patrik from Gym Galaxy, and I would like to update you about our progress on May. So our most significant progress was on the blockchain part. So as you know, we are building the online low latency solution for musicians, so we can connect musicians around the world so they can actually play music live, almost near real time. And so to achieve such a network, you need to have well-distributed network around the globe. So you need to have geographically servers around the planet. And for achieving such a network, the most efficient way is actually building it decentralized. So it's similar as Ethereum works with the smart contracts. So we are building a network that is motivating participants to have and deploy servers, and so we are rewarding them with Gem Galaxy tokens. So this is actually infrastructure that calls DPIN. So it's a decentralized physical infrastructure network. So that's the category of the project on the blockchain. And so the main purpose of this is really to build robust infrastructure so everyone can contribute, and the token utility in this matter is important because, for example, if anyone in Venezuela, let's say, would like to contribute on a network and would like to help the local scene to support musicians so they can play live, for achieving that, if we would like to reward such a person, we would have to use the bank system. But obviously, banks in Venezuela are not the most efficient. And let's say if you would like to reward people around 60 countries, the only efficient way is really doing it through the token. So this is a major, let's say, improvement on the design that we have been working hard lately. And so that's quite an update about our progress. And we also were in conferences. So we were in Dubai Token 2049, which I want to highlight that we had some great time with Singularity.DAO, which was really incredible. It was a great pleasure. We had some very productive talks, and we are coming closely to some token generation event, but that's something we will keep updating you on the way. And that's overall our progress on May. And so thanks a lot, and we'll keep you next month again. Bye-bye.
Hey, I'm Hruy, the CEO of Mindplex, and we have some good and exciting news based on our first quarter activities. So for this quarter and for the upcoming quarter, Mindplex's main focus will be building a community. So in that aspect, things are looking very bright and exciting. We are now having nearly 30,000 to 40,000 views every month. So that's a big progress for Mindplex. We're also working on the number of our subscribers, which is somewhere between 3,500 and 4,000 on our website, and then on the Mindplex social platform, which is hosted on Mastodon. Then next to this, we are beefing up the team and preparing to introduce quite exciting shows on our podcast. And then we will be ready, and we'll come up with really something new in this aspect. And then on the technical side, we have finalized 2 of our mobile applications, which are just on the test phase within the selected beta audience. And then before the end of this month, these 2 mobile applications will be available first on Play Store, and then on the iOS version first on Google Play, and then the iOS version will be released shortly. We are also working on 2 media-tuned AIs that will be released on the platform before the end of Q2. So stay tuned. And the other major thing I want to share here is that our writing contest with our community addressing issues like beneficial general intelligence, or addressing issues like the role of AI in shaping social media, are really catching up. We're getting very good reactions from our community. We are also collecting some well thought, beautifully composed articles, and I invite you all to submit and join this community building, which we do almost every 2 weeks. And then on our Mastodon or the Mindplex social sites, things are getting beautiful. People are posting, people are creating communities, people are creating memes, people are creating some fantastic generated AI art, and also people are posting some weird experiments as well. So you can join our Mindplex social on Mastodon. Thank you very much.